Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Well, today's going to be an awesome journey. I'm going to attempt to walk 100,000 steps, which is equivalent to about 50 miles. Never done this before. I thought the other day, I haven't had a challenge like this in a while. The most I've ever exercised in a day walking is probably around 40,000 steps. And the most I've ran is a half marathon, and that was through the trails of Mount Greylock. This is going to be a challenge. Not even sure how long it's going to take. I'm guessing, I don't want to rush anything, but it's going to be probably 12 hours or so. If I can get under 12, that's great. I hope I can just finish because I don't know how my body's going to react. I feel great this morning. I'm going to just tell you what I have. I'm going to bring this little backpack. I have water here. It's about 12 ounces. And then I pack some calories. I have a couple quesadilla wraps, cold bacon. Probably bringing more than I actually need. Seltzer. I'm going to need a lot more water. I'm going to try to stay on the trails and away from a lot of busy roads if I can. Meat stick. One of the chocolate peanut butter snack bars, some candy, a banana, biscotti, one orange, 2 bars, protein bars. Ooh, these are chocolate brownie bars. This is the protein bar. And that's about it for food. That is a lot of calories. I'm not even sure if I'm going to eat all that, but it's always good to have. I'm probably going to snack every hour or so, depending on how I feel. I don't want to overfill myself. So that's what I have in the backpack. It's a few pounds. As far as water, if I can get to a store, then I will do that. If I come back here, I'm just going to have to time it out. I don't have like a specific plan in my head right now. As far as right now, I'm going to go out, do a couple loops, warm up, and then go farther along the journey. Hope you guys are doing well. Stay curious. I'm excited about this one. I'm excited to challenge myself, and hope you stick around, and hope you guys are doing good. Let's go. Also, for what I'm wearing a sweatshirt, t-shirt underneath this. I'm wearing these freezer bibs because it's pretty cold out this morning. It's supposed to warm up later, so I'll undress accordingly. I'm going to have hand warmers in my gloves, hand warmers in my shoes because my toes are already a little bit chilly. All right, let the journey begin. It's 6:30, and I'm walking out the door now. It is... trying to get the degree. It is in the teens. So the goal is 100,000 steps, which is equivalent to around 50 miles. And we'll see how long it takes. My goal for time, which I've never done this before, this would probably be the most exercise I have gotten in one day, is I'm thinking around 12 hours. That's my goal. Starting with a couple loops around the block, warm myself up. Now as far as pacing, I'm not really sure. I'm sure I'll slow down throughout the day, but I really don't want to rush it. I just want to kind of enjoy the day as well. I do have my small pack on, reflective gear on right now, headlamp, which I'm not really going to need unless I'm out here tonight because it's coming, the sun's coming up. So I don't really have a specific plan as far as where I want to go. I know I want to go somewhere quiet. I don't want to go on a lot of main roads. So I'll venture off into the woods, some trails, up to the local college, and just enjoy the long walk. Now, some of you guys might wonder why I'm doing this. Well, I was just thinking about something the other day, and it was, I haven't challenged myself to something really hard. And I did some research, and I'm like, okay, I love walking. I love running. I'm like, how about 50 miles walking? So I've been walking a lot of miles lately. Probably in the last, I'd say, week, I probably hit 80,000 steps, which isn't a whole lot compared to what I'm going to be doing today. But I'm 167 pounds and I'm in good shape. I think the most I've ever ran was a half marathon up through the trails of Mount Greylock. And that was about 4 or 5 years ago. So the weather's going to get pretty nice today. It's going to get in the 30s. It's going to feel great this afternoon. I just saw a hawk on the other side of the block here fly into the tree. Come on, boy. Oh boy. Just dropped my son off at school, and I got the Gus man with me. We're gonna go a couple miles around the field here, give him some space, some open exercise. That's a good boy. Thank you. We are officially at 2,000 steps. That's 2%. 7:30 a.m. So I made this pit stop because we haven't been out here in like over a year. We used to come out here a lot. If it was my day off, I'd drop my son off and then we'd do a big loop around this field. And I thought today would be a good day to bring him back out here. He's pretty excited, as you can see. I like to give him the freedom to come out here and run around. He's usually pretty good with staying with me. You know, I feel comfortable out here in the field with him. If I'm on the normal trails, he'd probably be good as well, like up on the mountain, the hiking trails, but some people don't like having dogs running around them without a leash. Come on. Just dropped the Gus man off at the house, and then now we're off. So went down the trail. In a previous video, I did a stealth camp near the I-91 interstate, and there it is. This is an interesting track here. Look at this. Looks like a snake went through the snow. So I took a little stop. I'm still down that trail, but I can't stop thinking about that bacon. I need a little snack. I'm already hungry. Got the mid-morning munchies. Eat a couple pieces of this. Nine o'clock, 5%, 5,000 steps. So I made it through a couple neighborhoods. I'm making my way up to some trails and I feel good. Approaching 10,000 steps, around 10%, and no complaints. My feet are warm, my hands are warm. Oh, one thing actually, my nose is dripping like a faucet, but other than that, we are good to go. I do sort of have a plan. I'm gonna go up here and there's a bench up here. I'm gonna take a little bit of water break, make a big loop around the trail system, and then on the other side over here along the road is a local mall. I might trek through there, see what's going on, see what the holiday traffic is all about. I actually do have one complaint. I usually wear a cap with the brim and keeps the sun from going in my eyes and I'm not squinting. With just this hat and these sunglasses, the sun is coming up through here and it's really bright off the snow. Should have brought my other cap, but that's the worst of it. I'm good. I'm near the water now. Ice is just forming over the water over here. It gets pretty windy, so it takes later in the year for this to get ice. Still feeling great. We are at, approaching 10,000. Let's keep it going. Wow, look at this, guys. This is gnarly. I just came across this deer carcass. Look at that. Wow. Something was hunting this. Wow. Out there somewhere. Just a feast. That was a pretty gnarly deer carcass. It looked like a smaller deer. There wasn't much meat left. But actually, when I approached that spot, I did see a few crow coming down from the dead tree on the ground. So I probably should have been more aware of that. There wasn't much blood, so I don't know. I mean, it could have been a few days since that happened. It could have been coyote, pack of wolves, or whatever. I've never seen anything like that. I thought it was pretty cool. That's why getting out here, you never know what you're gonna come across. I'm doing good. I took a little break on the bench. I'm gonna have a protein bar and a couple sips of water. We have approached 10,000 steps, probably approaching 12,000. So all is well. My legs are a little bit tired, I guess. Walking in the sun over here, I started heating up. I'm going to also adjust my shoes a little bit because I have some warmers in there that are getting kind of crunched up. What else? That's about it. Oh, also, it's funny how your ego, you have two different voices. My ego, I'm not listening to any music or anything. It's just me. It's a day of introspection. Maybe later, for some motivation, I might turn something on, but my ego would tell me to start going faster, and the other voice is just like, just take your time and just enjoy the walk. So it's good to be out here by yourself and just your own thoughts, but there's a constant battle between two voices, and I just think it's funny how that works. So I really just want to enjoy the day. It is 10:45, so we have a lot of daylight left, a lot of ground to cover. So let's get to that protein bar. This is a Builder's Protein Cliff Bar, Oreo flavor. Stole it from my son. 20 grams of protein, 280 calories. I already burned hundreds of calories. See how this thing is. It's kind of cold, so. Not bad. Should do the trick. I bought these Brooks at a thrift store last year. Didn't like the color, but I thought I was going to be out at night, so why not just get them. They're a half a size. They're actually, they're 12s. I'm usually 10 and a half, but with these thicker socks, it's nice to have a little extra room. Brooks, very comfortable, like walking on clouds. This stretch here feels amazing. Got the sun beaming down on my back. I have like a mile to go till I get out of here, and then I'm gonna shoot over to a little busier road, see what's going on over at the Holyoke Mall, see how busy it is for the Christmas season. I would actually go inside the mall, but I have a bunch of gear on, and I have some things on me that I probably shouldn't. I always carry a knife with me and stuff, so I don't want to be going in anywhere with any illegal things. But it's nice being out here. We are approaching 20,000 steps, fellas and ladies. Still feeling good. Approaching 11:30 a.m. and I'm good spirits. Let's keep it rolling. Well, I was gonna walk up to the mall, but this road's extremely busy right now and there's a bunch of construction, so I really don't want to deal with that right now. I feel a little bit out of place, so I'm gonna turn around, head back the other direction. Definitely don't want to go through any construction zones, anything of that nature, so it was worth a try. Still a few miles away from the house. Might make it back there, check in, maybe freshen up on water, any other supplies that I might need, but it's all good. About a quarter of the way through. So I've nestled myself back up here up in the woods. I walked another couple miles. A lot more quiet in here, that's for sure. I'm gonna take a little bit of a break. We are doing, it's 12:30. We're at 21,856 steps. A little bit less than where I really want to be. I wish I was at halfway about now. Probably gonna speed it up a little bit after lunch and try to catch up. If you guys stuck around this far, please like, subscribe, share the videos. If you like outdoor activity, outdoor content, hit that like button. I appreciate you guys. Stay curious. I always say that in videos because when you're out here, you learn a lot about yourself, and it's important to stay active. Got my seltzer. I got my cold enchiladas, which I'm ready for. I have, says 800 calories burned today. So I challenge you guys to get out of your comfort zone. Walk an extra mile, 5 miles, 10 miles, whatever it is. Challenge yourself today or tomorrow, whatever. Set up a goal and just go out and do it. That's why I did this video, because I wanted a challenge for myself, and I think it's good for everybody. $80,000 to go. Might as well bust out a few miles on this track. Maybe do 2 miles before I head back and rejuvenate, get more water at the house, and then start the second half. Still behind, and I think daylight is just a few hours. We still got a few hours. It's 1 o'clock and 25,000 steps. Feeling a little bit tight in my legs, but nothing too serious. See you guys when I'm done with these laps. So just an update. I made it around the track 4 times. I did some speed walking. I did 4 laps. I did it like this. I'm back at the house now. I got more water, a couple more snacks. Changed my socks because after I did that speed walking, I was drenched. And so it is 2:01 right now, and we have 28,235 steps. Not where I wanted to be, way behind. Still have a lot of steps to make up. Legs are tired. Don't want to stick around here too long because I'm going to stiffen up. So I'm going to go change my socks, put my gear back on. I've literally been here 5 minutes, and let's get back on the road. This is turning out way harder than I thought it was going to be. Way harder. Oh, what's up, guys? Back on the road. I got my cap. Got some fresh socks on. Hot coffee. I'm not gonna lie, this is way harder than I thought it was gonna be. I feel like maybe because the timing or the light is against me, it's gonna be dark in a few hours. It feels just like I'm way behind, which I am way behind, but it's just gonna be a lot of miles in the dark, which is all right, but I like light. It is officially 2:42 and I'm at 30,000 steps, so seems like a daunting, big task ahead. A little bit sore, but not too bad. Highs and lows. Forgot to mention too that I actually put all my stuff into a backpack. That little running backpack I had wasn't cutting it. I put a few more waters in this backpack. There just wasn't enough room in the other one. This thing's got to be like 7 pounds. So I'm sure my back will be a little bit sore. I'm doing good. I'm gonna do another loop up through these trails before it gets too dark. Get some mileage in. I think the hardest part is gonna be the mental part here. It's gonna test me. And that's what I wanted. It's not the quickest route for walking, really. It's pretty icy through here. I'm gonna stay away from the wooded trails because it's slowing me down. I'm gonna try to stay on some road paths. Iced coffee now. Sun's going down and it's getting windy. A little past 3 p.m. Eastern time. Not even halfway. 3:30. 34,000 steps. Ooh. Well, you guys just saw how many steps I have. Not even 40,000. And it's 4:15. Snack time. Peanut butter and chocolate. 20 minutes left of daylight. Lower back is killing me. Having some doubts. Well, I'm still trucking along here. It is not officially dark yet, but I'm headed back down to the track. I guess I could have done 150 laps around that track, but I don't think that would have been very fun. So, whoa, almost slid on ice. So if I got the timing right, I started at 6:45, somewhere around there. And it's taken me, it is 5 o'clock almost, and I'm only a little over 40,000 steps.
So I'm thinking I would have to be out here because I'm at a fairly good pace. I would probably need another 5-6 hours out here. Well, just dropped my tripod. It broke. I can fix it, but I can't do it right this second. My hands are too cold and I need a screwdriver. So right now I'm just holding this. I'm up at the track again. I'm gonna keep walking. Physically, I feel good. I'm just thinking about the time. The timing is not good. Mentally, I'm sharp. The question is, do I just want to be out here until 10, 11 o'clock? And I gotta work tomorrow. Big question. Legs are doing good though. I'm very surprised. Had some ups and downs during the day. Knees got a little tight on some areas, but walking on the snow, the thin snow, gives it a little extra layer of comfort between my feet and the ground. I'm gonna walk a few more miles here. See what the next plan of attack is. Beautiful skyline tonight. Definitely doesn't make it hard to walk with the view. Beautiful night. No wind. On the icy track. So as I approach the midway 50,000 steps for today, a couple of things I learned. Number one, it's definitely harder than I thought. I thought 100,000 steps would take me maybe just about 12 hours. Well, it's been about 12 hours and I'm only halfway there. Granted, I have been trekking through a lot of snow, but most of it's been flat. So definitely harder than I thought. Definitely longer than I thought. Also, for the good, mentally, I was positive throughout the whole day. There was maybe a couple down areas after lunch where I had some doubt, but still, I know this is only 50,000 steps and I have 50,000 to go. It's 6 o'clock, so 12 hours. I learned a lot about my mental well-being out here. I didn't put on any social media. I was just me and myself. And I did have alerts going off on my phone because I keep my phone on for my family if they need me. But other than that, also definitely have to eat a lot because I was hungry almost every 45 minutes to an hour. So I was pretty prepared. I still have a bunch of food in my bag. So definitely need a lot of calories. Probably burned over roughly 2,000 calories, it says on my watch, but I also probably ate a bunch of calories, so I'm kind of leveling out. Still on the track, still have a ways to go, and you know, I'm already at a point where, ego aside, you know, that's another thing with today is the ego was coming in left and right and it just battling all day about how far I need to go and how fast I need to go. I talked about that earlier. It's just very interesting. This walk really got me in tune to myself and my body And I'm really glad I took on this challenge. And that's why I made the video. Because I think anybody that's going through anything can set out and do an adventure that challenges you mentally and physically, even if it's just walking. Definitely harder than I thought. And people, so 50,000 steps will be roughly around 25 miles, and then I'll walk home. It will be, well, I'm about a couple miles away from home, so it'll be about a marathon. The people that run a marathon in 2-3 hours, unbelievable. Unbelievable. I did a half marathon and I was pretty shot after that. But walking this many miles is way harder than I thought. What an adventure so far. So as I'm approaching 50,000 steps, 5 minutes away from home, I just want to thank you guys for sticking around and believing in the channel. Today really was an adventure for sure. 12 hours on the street and in the woods with my dog. Feels like forever that I was with Gus this morning. Didn't reach 100,000 steps, but you know what? 50,000 was just good enough for me. I love the adventure. I love the toughness it took, to be honest. This was way harder than I thought. Definitely think I can do it. I just don't want to be out here until midnight tonight because I have to work. If you guys like this content, like, subscribe. Very thankful for you guys. You know, when you're out here, when I was out here today, I'm getting a call as I'm making the video. But when I was eating the food, the taste just magnified by 1,000. Just tasted so good. The little things we take for granted, and trips like this really make you think about things like that. I have about 1,000 steps to go to hit 50,000, and I'll show you guys here in a second. Crossing the street, and I'm loving the community so far that the channel has grown to. My dog's gonna be excited to see me. Might have to go around the block a few times to hit 50. All right, we're at the home stretch. I want to thank you guys again. Remember to stay curious, challenge yourself. It's okay to fail. 50,000 steps was not my goal. My goal was 100,000, but hey, life lesson. Challenge yourself. Get out, be well. See you guys in the next video. Thanks for sticking around. Love you guys. Hey.